Hello,
everyone.
Internet. Hello.
So this is
Hey,
the
everyone.
live stream celebration.
Nice.
Celebrating 300 subscribers. I'm gonna start at the bottom and work our way up to me, and everybody tell me who you are and your affiliation and what you do. So starting with you, David.
Start with me.
Yep.
Hi, guys. I'm Dave Fitzgerald, author mostly known for the book Nailed or Jesus Mything in Action, Playing God. And I've got a new book coming this next month that we'll be talking about later.
Yes, I'm excited for that book. And then I guess we'll go to you, Ethan.
My name's Ethan, also known as your friendly neighborhood atheist. You can find me just by going to YouTube and searching your friendly neighborhood atheist. I host call-in shows like The Perspective, where people call in with what they believe and why they believe it. I was also hosting a sex and dating relationship show, but unfortunately that had to come to an end. And lately I've just been doing a weekly podcast called Ask an Atheist, where each week I bring on a different atheist and ask them questions.
So go to Will.
Go ahead, Will.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah, Will. It's your turn. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I think it's my turn. Sorry, I'm getting some lag on my end. Hi, I'm Will. I'm a atheist and a father. I am currently in the military, and I'm here for the fun and the vibes.
Yes, yes, yes. I wish we had games. I wish I had been here. I miss been. But anyway, then I guess it's the wonderful Godfather of us all.
Yes, I'm the Godless Engineer, John Gleason, and I'm here for the fun and games and to help y'all celebrate and everything. I think it's awesome, and I'm here for the good vibes.
Yes.
It's going to be good vibes around. So I'm Kelly's partner in crime. I'm Helen from the Free Thinkers Fireside. And so I'm going to remind everybody what the hell you need to do if you want to read a ticket to the Revival of Reason. You're going to enter me either in the live chat or in the comment section for either on my stream at Free Thinkers Fireside, at Kelly's stream at Detroit Atheist Queen, or as soon as Mandisa is here into the Black Non-Believers. We are going to select 2 people to receive 1 ticket to the Revival of Reason, happening June 12th to the 14th in Atlanta, Georgia. Mandisa's here. Mandisa can tell you more about
Hey. Yeah, sorry. I just got I got a little sidetracked with
answering questions about the Revival of Reason, and now you're here for people that missed
I'm gonna play the little promo in a minute.
Okay, well, yeah, it's so good to see everyone. It's been a while, David. How are you?
Right?
And
Hey, Mandisa.
Hey, so yes, I am Mandisa Thomas, founder and president of Black Non-Believers. We are celebrating our 15th anniversary this year, 2026. And from June 12th through the 14th, we will be hosting the Revival of Reason. It's the 2nd annual Revival of Reason. And it is also our 15th anniversary celebration, where we will have some wonderful speakers, Kelly, GE, Helen, who is also doing our social media takeover. We're going to be having a cookout. We are going to have some panels. We are going to be playing cards. We're going to have music. We're going to be performing. All of us are. So it's definitely going to be a fantastic time. It will be in the very vein of how we do things at Black Non-Believers. Very community oriented, very, very much rooted in people having fun, people feeling supported, people learning, and just knowing that that everyone is in a space of not just camaraderie, but look at the baby. Mine is over here. So my grandbaby is over here.
Right there.
But yes, and we have both in-person and virtual options. So for those who want to stream it online, you can do so. I think at this point in time, we want folks, and we have student discounts available, being member discounts available. And so, we have a Hemet, the Friendly Atheist is going to be one of our speakers as well. So we have quite a few folks and topics that we will be discussing. and we want as many people there as possible. And I appreciate Helen's support in helping us fundraise for our 15th anniversary, and celebrating this milestone of us building community, being a resource for not just Black non-religious folks, but for the entire secular community. Just really helping to build up that leadership pipeline within our community as well as that visibility. So we have been there's been so much that we do as an organization that needs support, especially for the events that we do produce, as well as our programming. And so, yes, if you are near the Atlanta area, Atlanta is very easy to get to by flight and driving. Is very central. So come on out to the Atlanta area or register online for the Revival of Reason.
Yes. I'm gonna play a small clip. Oh, the kid's being stupid right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's cool. Where's we at?
You got it, girl.
Oh yeah, I got it.
I believe in you.
I'm not worried.
Kind of like when I do my show.
And then we are live on BN's channel as well, or do I need to plug
yes,
us in?
we are. I got
Okay.
it.
And just a note that BN's channel is monetized, so y'all can drop us a super chat. We got monetized last year after the Kent Hovind debate, which was so interesting. Woo, boy. that
was right, Wendy. You talking to Kent Hovind? I watched that. That was a ride. Wow. He's an interesting man.
So he's out of prison. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah.
Wait, he was in prison?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I know nothing about this. What happened?
So
he doesn't talk about it on his show? Oh my goodness.
So he's been to jail for tax evasion.
Yeah.
And he will admit that. He admits that he's gone to jail for tax evasion.
Yeah.
He was also arrested for domestic battery.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, his third wife, I had met her when I went down there to debate him, and apparently she's not there anymore. So he runs through wives like he's
thing about like beating them, and they don't tend to like that very much, and then they leave. Weird that.
Weird that way.
I overheard him give an explanation for that too, and I was just like, wow. I was ear hustling so hard, and I was just like, wow.
But yes, he said he was
like a child is drowned at his park.
Yes, and the one in Florida.
Yeah.
Yes, Florida.
Oh my goodness!
No, it's a matter of it's in the news. Yeah,
is it a baptism gone wrong or something?
Well, I'm not sure. He calls his attraction is a compound. It's basically like a farm. And I tell you, like I said this before, the people who I met there were just so nice. But it really does give you like almost Jonestown. It gives you Jonestown vibes. And so they offered for me, they gave me the option to like debate him online. But I was like, you know what? I'm only a couple hours away. I'll just go there.
Wow.
I'll go there and do it. I'll take one for the team.
Whoa, you're really nice.
You went to parts of Florida I don't go to, and I live in
Florida. He's in Alabama now. He's in Alabama.
He used to be down where I
Gotcha.
State, and then I was like, well, I'm not going down there. So did he move to Alabama because Florida is like, no, you can't become a sovereign citizen in Florida?
Yeah,
right. And I think it's because of what happened with the drowning that said someone donated the land. They're actually still developing on it too, and it was just. It was very, very interesting. It was quite it was an experience for sure. I mean, I'm glad I did it, but I was just like, oh boy.
It's kind of like for me, I went to a tent revival with some members of the Satanic Temple for a few, like a healing tent revival. And it's one of those experiences that you're like, I'm glad I did it because I can talk about being like the skeptic atheist around like 400 people that believe that this asshole has healing powers. People bring like their children that are clearly like, knocking on death's door. Like this is the time, and I'm just seething. I'm seething
Yeah.
angry. And a couple of the people had grew up in this type of church, and they were faking it really well. And I'm like, I'm so uncomfortable right now. I hate this, but it was the experience of it that you're like, wow, this like it's very different when you're there than when you're observing it online. Very different.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I'm the type of person who does like to experience things in person. I really think that in-person engagement is important, whether we are within our community or whether we are even going into opposition, in what we would consider somewhat enemy territory, or we are engaging people who don't, subscribe to our perspective. I do think that in-person engagement is important, and I have been just so fortunate. Helen, this will be the first time we're meeting you in person at the Revival of Reason, that I'm meeting you in person. But Ethan, I've met at the RFR excursion. Yes, David, David and I have spoken at a few events together. GE, we were at a few events together last year, and we're going to be in, at events this year. So I know, right? We're going to be.
I've never been to before.
Yeah, to Atlanta. Have you ever been to?
Yeah, I've never been to Atlanta or to the Revival of Reason.
Oh yeah, you
need to.
Well, Ethan, remember at the Recovering from Religion Fall excursion when I did karaoke. I mean, when I led karaoke, that was a blast, and so
it was so much fun.
Yeah,
and I love karaoke.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be similar. It's going to be like the same vibe, that is a type of vibe that we bring at Black Nonbelievers. Like,
nice,
the same type of fun that we had at that karaoke session is what you're going to be experiencing more of at the Revival. Yes,
that's what I want.
And we got a cookout. Y'all invited too.
Yeah, that's right. You're invited to the cookout.
What are you cooking?
So we're gonna have, Kelly is also on the our food and cookout committee. So we're gonna have hot dogs, burgers, some chicken, and we're also going to have some items for the vegetarians and vegans. So it will be friendly to those who are, and also some gluten-free options. We're going to have that and make sure that we are being mindful of those who have have specific dietary needs and restrictions. But yeah, we're going to have all of the, we're going to have all the favorites at the cookout.
So is the cookout at the event center or is it somewhere else?
It's going to be there. The Atlanta Free Thought Hall is a hall in the pavilion, right? So if you've never been there, the hall is actually an old church building. And so, but they also have an outdoor pavilion where you can grill and have food and have things outside. So it's a hall, it's an indoor and outdoor. So it's going to be a mixture of both. So you're not going to be, it's all at the same location. So you don't have to go far.
Okay. Cool. That sounds like a lot of fun. If I can string it together, I will find a way to make it.
I will be so happy.
I know. It'd be like, woo-hoo.
We be happy.
Sorry, but that's what she said.
I would brag to a couple people. I got to take Ethan and you did.
Yeah, but I'm gonna pop out here and join the chat as under our channel as well. So I'm gonna be I'll be back in just a moment. So yeah.
See you soon.
Okay. I'm gonna play the promo for Revival of Reason while you're doing that. And it's like a minute video. We'll use the promo for it.
What's up, y'all? Mandisa Thomas here, inviting you to be in 2026 Revival of Reason in Atlanta, Georgia. From June 12th through the 14th, join us at the Atlanta Free Thought Hall and Pavilion, where we will be celebrating 15 years of Black Nonbelievers with food, fun, serious discussions, live entertainment, and more. Speakers include Chris Cameron, Candace Gorham, Detroit Atheist Queen, The Friendly Atheist, Godless Engineer, Cynthia McDonald, yours truly, and more. Get your tickets today at blacknonbelievers.org or scan that QR code below. Also, you can book your room at our special group room rate at the Comfort Inn, Atlanta, Smyrna. Official BN members get a discount, so please make sure you become an official member today. Sponsorship opportunities are also available, as well as discounted student rates. Thank you so much for helping us celebrate 15 years as Black non-believers, and we will see you soon.
I think we're back. We're back.
Yes.
So it had
So,
a lot of fun.
I'm going to remind everybody
A lot of fun.
how we have a contest. Okay, before we get any further, I'm going to remind everybody again, we have a contest. Okay, if you want to win one of 2 tickets to the Revival of Reason, what you got to do is you have to be subscribed to my channel, Three Fingers Fireside, the Black Non-Believers channel, and Detroit Atheist Queens channel. So you have to be subscribed. And either in the live chat, put enter me. I am keeping a list for my people on my channel, or in the comment section of either one of the streams. You cannot put your name in all 3. We will watch you. We will compare notes. You sneaky people. I know what will happen. So you get 1 entry, and then we'll just do a hey, whoever will just pick 2 people, and we will announce it when, Mandy's. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, this is y'all stream. I am just here as a guest.
We'll figure
Maybe
out
a
when
couple
we're going to
days.
announce
We'll figure
it.
out in a couple days.
Yeah. And
Give us
congratulations
time
to you both on hitting the 300 subscribers.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's plus now. So yeah,
I'm almost at 350 actually.
Nice.
You are at 350 right now.
Yeah, I'm at 316, so I'm just going to tell y'all that are not subscribed to me.
Subscribe. If you ain't subscribed, so how
I subscribed to you,
That
Helen.
means somebody ain't subscribed to
I
us.
subscribed the day I found out about your channel.
Me too.
I just like to make people feel guilty. It's my kink.
Hey, if they're not subscribed to you, then they should.
That's how
feel
you
guilty.
that's how you get people to donate money, man. Is that you make them feel guilty. Then you
that
feel
code
guilty.
You know,
By
I
Godfather.
really
Click on that
don't.
code up there.
Yeah, I don't like trying to make people feel guilty, because that is a tactic that a lot of religious folks do. But I do want to, but I wish I could do it more. I'm like, I'm tempted at times, because I'm like, look, we do need support for our work. All of us do. And I really do appreciate, Ethan has helped us fundraise before. And so we appreciate everyone who has helped us. But it's like, yeah, we do need even just a few dollars helps a lot. It really, really does. And so, yeah, there are folks who do need to, chip in those few bucks and donate.
One person once said, "Give me your points."
Yes.
They said, "Give me your points."
Please give us money.
Yeah.
So am I allowed to
We
ask an
can,
off-topic question, or do we need to stick to the topic?
Sure.
You can
There's
ask
there
you
was
want.
no topic. There was no topic.
I only have a few minutes, so I wanted all of your opinion on this. Where do you stand on the usage of AI?
Ooh.
In general, if you're using it for what it's meant for, that's fine. But if you're using it to take the place of humans, no can do. Art, writing, none of that.
Yeah, so I think that AI is a great tool that can compress man hours and can help you get stuff done faster. But it definitely still needs human in the loop to verify things. But you also, a lot of people don't understand that you need there's a whole generation and audit sort of thing that you have to go through, and you've got to churn a whole lot of tokens. A lot of people just sort of they just prompt an AI like a chatbot kind of thing, and that'll tell you things that you want to hear. But if you want good information, if you're putting together sort of if you want a research package of all of the scholarship on, let's say, the authorship of the Gospels or something like that, you can't just simply ask it, hey, I want this. you've got to be very specific about where to get the information from and all this other stuff. And then you also have to prompt it to audit that information to ward off like hallucinations and everything. So like it can be a good tool if you know how to use it correctly.
Yeah.
Right.
I am a big authenticity person. It's very because I do write and I do I think I can probably stand to help use AI just a little bit more, but there's how there's a saying that sometimes the old-fashioned way still works the best. And so I think that it really continues to help us sharpen our skills when we use it only either moderately or very little. I think that there's still value in that. There is value in what can be done authentically and originally. Like GE and David said, I do think that there is a way for it to be used to help us do what we do, but not replace what we not to replace what we do. So yeah.
I worry, like to bounce off of that, like I use like ChatGPT if I want to put like because I have ADHD. It's a really when I want to put I'm putting all my thoughts here. Please put this into a narrative that makes sense.
Yeah.
And so that like it's concise, but also at the same time I worry about like artists and authors and also people that do like audio books and imitating a voice. Like if it's something that is like authorship and like our authenticity as far as the original person that did the work, I worry about AI replacing that because I did find a dark romance Christian story that I'm reading today that was written by ChatGPT. So I'm going to be reading that a little bit later. Oh boy. Oh yeah, it's written by ChatGPT because I've used ChatGPT for storytelling, and it's the exact same prose. I'm like, except for just if it is dark romance Christian, and it is mwah.
Chef's kiss.
What about the resources it consumes, like the excess amount of water?
Oh, there's that too. Yeah, that's a whole different issue for sure. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like if you really want to have a problem with that, which I think that it can, that if it were done right with regulations and everything, which we're not getting with the current administration, I think that it can spur like innovations in cooling technology that is more green, but that requires regulations to be in place. But also, right. I have more of a problem with like golf courses, to be honest. Like I get not liking how some of the data centers are being run, but at the same time, like I do think that like golf courses contribute more chemicals to the environment, and they really have a more detrimental. I mean, if you look at it, because they got like all the fertilizers and they got like they churn through water like nobody's business. Like I don't know. I guess I'm a bit reserved on that criticism for right now, just because like it's like I just don't know what the total impact is comparatively across like other things that are definitely like causing environmental issues.
Right.
And that's one particular thing that I have to look more into.
I think the most worrisome thing, besides just replacing humans outright, which is worrisome, is what you brought up earlier, and that's the fact that it hallucinates. It's like, oh, this sounds like an argument you would hear for da-da-da-da, and it'll just happily spin nonsense, just goofy nonsense, to make it, because it thinks that's what you want to hear.
Right, exactly.
Very scary when you use research, ChatGPT research. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you've got to put it through this whole like if you have it generate some amount of information, which I think that it is good for generating like like an information packet for you then to like use, but you definitely need to run it through several different audit passes, which I've been doing a lot of tests with that here lately, and it seems to take on average between 3 to like 7 audit passes in order to actually clean up any and all hallucinations.
How does that work? How does an audit pass work? How do you go
about it? Yeah, so first, like the one that I've been testing is Claude, and Claude has been has like this whole concept of agents that you can script up, and that an agent is simply just a system prompt that you can use to have it run some kind of operation or something. And so like I've in testing this, I've set up like one that like generates the information, and then another one that is specifically prompted to do auditing work. And so it essentially like uses one agent to generate the information, and then it uses another agent to like then go in, audit, correct the information, and then re-audit, and it goes in that cycle until there are no more hallucinations. And then once it gets done, then the human in the loop has to come in and do like a kind of a final sign off on the information. It has to go. You have to go through and check all the citations and everything like that. So like,
interesting.
How is it
I
with
didn't know that.
citations? Yeah, how is it with citations? Is it good about?
Depends on the topic, to be quite honest. If you've got like I did an information packet here recently on like some pseudoscience stuff, and there are some topics that are that like had a lot of hallucinations and miscitations, and then others were a lot less dense. So I think that it really kind of depends on how well the topic is known, and how well it's how well it's been in like I guess maybe the training model of the certain LLM that you're talking about. So it depends on a lot of factors. But I mean, if you've got a topic area that's incredibly prone to having like false information being spread about it or whatnot, you're going to have like more of a chance to have hallucinations or bad information as opposed to like more well-established topics.
Okay.
As a human, can AI please go ahead and replace me because I'm tired?
No, I'm sorry. Nothing can replace you, so you just have to be fucking here, okay?
Well, I do need to try to replace me right now because I do have to head out. But Kelly, congratulations. Thank you so much for having me. I do hope to see everyone at the Revival of Reason if I can find a way to swing it. And yeah, have a kick-ass stream, guys. It was nice seeing you all.
Bye, Ethan.
See you, Ethan.
Bye.
Speaking of AI, I just want to, I've been wanting to tell people this, but apparently there were some researchers that ran that ran at several LLMs through a test where they were to manage a 24/7 like radio station. And the other stations like ended up being like totally garbage, but the Claude station about midway through the experiment, I think maybe it was just like 2 or 3 days in, it uniformly decided that the 24/7 like cycle was inhuman, and it decided to like totally quit. And it was like, I've got to find a better work-life balance than this. And so it stopped.
Smart.
I will point out too, by the way, every once in a while I use like the little automated DJ thing in Spotify, and it really tries to dress it up like, hey Chad, here's all the stuff you've been listening to. You've really had a rocking week. Here is Sleep Sounds number 342.
Oh my God.
One of the top artists you've been listening to lately.
I don't know.
Gotta love it.
Spotify's in that.
Yep.
And I listen to like a lot of death model and like alternative 90s and goth music and all that type of shit, right? And then all of a sudden it went into like the first few songs were in my genre, like I'm listening to Priest and like Insomnium and Tori and like all my stuff. And then it goes into like this weird country punk music. Like that's the only way I can describe it. And I was like, I don't think the AI knows what type of music I like.
No.
It was like this country vibe, but punk music. And I was like, is this what's coming out like hardcore people in the Appalachians?
Also like punk music.
Punk music, yes.
I will never say that again.
Now it's a thing. You made it a thing.
Awesome.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's now a thing, Dad. Hi, Tommy. Welcome to the stream. Who are you?
Yeah, no.
Me, well, I'm Tommy. I know Kelly and quasi-familiar with Chad and Helen. Don't think I've had the pleasure of meeting the rest of you fine folks. But yeah, I've seen you around.
People on
and
my own
following.
stream, I don't know.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us. Yeah. But yeah, for those who don't know me, my name's Tommy. I do a show called The Humanity on Wednesday nights with my friend Matt, who he may be popping in at some point today as well. He may have some free time. But yeah. Hello.
I thought you looked familiar. Then I was like, oh, The Humanity.
Yeah.
Oh, the humanity.
This is why
Yeah, we
have
get that a
Chad.
lot, which I love.
Yes.
Yeah, that was so original
yeah.
of me.
No, but it's okay. We get it a lot, but I do love it every time. So,
Chad,
thank you.
I invite you to things for the one-liners. That's why you're here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my job. I
That's
do
your job.
birthdays. You book me early.
Okay, so
And
if
he's
you are new to us, if you would like a free ticket, we are giving one of two. We're giving 2 away tickets to the Revival of Reason to 2 wonderful people. And what you're going to do is, you are going to enter me either into the live stream or in the comment section, either on Black Non-Believers or
Maybe
my
comment section would be better so
or
that you'll
Detroit
see it
this week.
after.
What?
The comment section might be a little better, so after we can still see it.
Well,
You
I
know.
can, if you can go back and look at your live chat.
Yes, sometimes I can, sometimes I can't.
Yeah, and also I do want to say that there is actually a in-person registration that is up for grabs as well, courtesy of Godless Engineer. So yeah, if folks would like to try to come for that, go for that as well. We'd love for you to, especially if you're bringing someone. if you get one ticket, you can get the other one for free, or if you're coming by yourself, you can also get that entry. So put your hat in the ring for that as well.
Well, I'm about to enter that then.
Right. Well, you're a speaker, so you don't count. So but yeah, we definitely would love for more folks to register, whether in person or online. And also just make your donation to Black Non-Believers to support our overall work. And I want to say thank you to Chad for the super chat and also registering for the ROR virtual. We'll look forward to having you there, and we definitely would love to see more people there, both in person and online. So yeah, it's going to be a time will be had, as we say.
Yeah, if you're like me, and I know I am, I'm going to be in Portland right about the time that Revival Reason is going to be happening. So unfortunately, I can't make it in person. The one time it's 2 hours away, I can't get to it, but that's fine. That being said, I do recommend everybody get a virtual ticket as well, because I know I will be able to use it while I'm helping my girlfriend move by saying, "Oh, I wish I could lift that heavy thing, but I got to watch this." So it's a great excuse to get out of things, is what I'm saying. So get it.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Helping your friend move today. You need a stream to watch.
Unless she's watching, which, hi, honey, I was just kidding.
Me and Helen gonna be on like 50 million panels together.
Yeah,
We're gonna be like 2.
Yeah.
Like
2 million.
No, I gotta work. Well, you're gonna be cooking all weekend too, so.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot this weekend or that weekend, and it's going to be so much fun. We are definitely looking forward to it. We're looking forward to everyone who's going to be there and experience, especially a Black Non-Believers event. If you've never ever been to one of our events, you definitely just it's a great experience. You really do. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to have a lot of laughs, just lots of good conversations and some great food too. So yeah, you definitely want to come for that.
All right, I'm telling the wine fairy. I saw David drink, and now I want wine. So
That's glass of wine. That's glass of wine.
So I'm gonna tell my wine fairy.
I got something else.
Oh, I thought.
Cheers, Tommy.
I didn't send the link to
Cheers, Dave.
Steve. I am a terrible friend. I said, Steve, bad friend. I'm a very bad friend. Okay. Okay. Now I can ask the wine fairy.
Yes. So the answer to that is yes. The virtual registration. Yes, that is what we are. That is what we are promoting. You can stream it. The virtual registration will allow you to stream it live. So yes, you can definitely register to watch it, to virtually. Yes. Short answer, yes.
Remind us what weekend this is happening.
It's June 12th through the 14th, Friday through Sunday. It's the second weekend in June. And it actually, we're partnering with the Atlanta Free Thought Society on this. It's the Free Thought Hall and Pavilion, and also our keynote, which runs into their monthly meeting. Our guest speaker, the keynote speaker, will be Chris Cameron, who is the author of Black Freethinkers, A History of African American Secularism. He's also one of our board members at Black Nonbelievers. He's working on another book. He has a few books that he's working on, but that is the book that pertains to our community specifically. But he's working on a book about global Black humanism. So that, and this is subject matter that is important to all of us. So as an organization, we definitely have focused on humanism across the African diaspora. We've had the opportunity to connect with humanists across the globe, but there are groups that are on the continent of Africa and the Caribbean and across the world that we know deserve more visibility and support. So we have definitely been collaborating and coalition building over these past 15 years. And so Chris is going to be putting that into his book, and he is a master spades player. We will be playing spades
I ain't even
during we will be playing spades at the cookout. So for those of you who know how to play, let's go.
I have a game called Black Card Revoke.
Oh,
so
yes.
I'm gonna bring that and see how y'all friends of ours is how y'all gonna make that.
Hey,
that game.
that'll be hilarious. That'll be fun. Hilarious.
I have Cards Against Humanity Tales, which it kind of
that's
like
fun
Madlib.
too.
So I'll bring that because they're shorter than the full game, but it'll be fun because it's everybody will get to like paint cards and stuff like that. I'll bring that. So I also have the Oregon Trail in card form. I can also bring the Oregon Trail.
Well, I was just gonna ask Mandisa, can we play that movie card game thing that we played that one time?
Name dropping, yes. Well, I'll talk to Deanna about that. And it is yes, that was a lot of fun. We played that during a members virtual meetup. That was so much fun, and GE actually got a lot of the answers, so that was great.
Yeah, I literally had to sit there and just not answer questions because I wanted other people to have a chance.
Yeah. Casey was like, "You're not supposed to be answering all those questions." But no,
that's the biggest humble brag I've ever heard, by the way.
Right. Because it's not your typical trivia movie game. There's a lot of different questions about like pop culture movies, some that like even some of like your like your 80s relevant movies, or like would be considered like black movies. So yeah, it was so much fun that GE knew a lot of those answers. That was great. We don't want to give the answers away because but yeah, but that was fantastic.
So David,
yes,
you have a new book coming out.
I do have a new book coming out.
Let's talk about it.
Let's
talk about David's new book.
That's right. It's not just my book. I'm working with Karis Burkowski, a Canadian author. If you've been to BajaCon, I think Godless Engineer, you met her. Anyway, and the two of us, it's a book. Well, I'll start with the title. It's called Clearly Written by Boys, A Woman's Guide to the Bible. And it's all about, it does several things. We retell biblical women's stories through the women's point of view. We talk about issues that topics, the way the Bible handles certain topics relating to women and the world that we've gotten today because of these things. So it's super fun. We've also got art by, if you know the cartoonist Naked Pastor, David Hayward. He's done the art. We have another artist, Kat Hardy, who's done portraits for it. So it's we really knocked it out of the park this time. I'm really excited about it, and it's coming out very, very soon. We're just getting back the cover art and the final revisions, and so maybe by the end of this month we'll actually have it launched, but more likely it's going to be next month. But yeah, I am
Yay.
super jazzed about it. It's really cool, and we call it a woman's guide to the Bible, but honestly, it's strong enough for a man, but made for a woman. So I think everybody will love it. Anybody who's interested in the way the Bible has been weaponized against women and the way it's being used right now to tear women's rights apart is going to love this book.
Nice. Nice.
I don't know what you're talking about, David.
What? I know.
I
That's
am
women in that book.
oppressed by religion at all.
When you only saw one set of footprints, that was when someone else was oppressing you. Yeah.
It doesn't explain why I have a priest fetish, though, but that's okay.
Well, that's a whole different.
Don't we all?
illustration.
Totally all, yes.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But Dave, I do have a question though.
Yeah.
If we're doing like the women's perspective of certain Bible stories, please tell me you're doing the spontaneous surgery that happened in Exodus as Moses was going to Egypt. Like, I want to hear that from Zipporah's point of view. I picked up a knife and
I do talk about that in Playing God, or maybe Jesus Smithing an Act. But yeah, we do.
Oh, I have read that one.
Stuff in Catholic school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what
That
this
is one
what's
of the
going
weirdest
on.
stories. Yeah.
Honestly,
What is
it's
well, they had to cut it short. You see, It was going on.
Oh.
it's like 3 verses, and it is the most bizarre thing inserted into the Bible, and then the story goes on like nothing crazy just happened. You know, it is wild. It's wild.
Yeah. And also, I mean, I'm no expert on any relevant things, but from my understanding, part of what makes that story even more interesting is knowing that foot in Hebrew is a euphemism for genitals.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Also thigh.
when he touched his
And
feet,
thigh.
what was he really touching? Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm sure Shredder and the
Yeah.
Foot Clan feel really silly about now.
No.
When
So
they say
the
she
foot.
washed his
the-
feet, that's not what she really washed.
Yeah, the
Well-
foot being a
Magdalene.
euphemism for that, I think, is a humble brag. It's like he touched his foot. If you know what I mean?
The story of
And then when
Ruth,
you call
too.
it, yeah, and then when you call it a thigh, that's like no more humility. Like I'm just bragging. Now. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an extra thigh. You know.
Yeah.
I need a foot massage thing.
Fun stuff. Yeah.
It's amazing how actually full of erotica the Bible actually is. It's
Song of
Yeah.
Solomon?
There's a whole great courses about sexuality in the Bible
Yeah.
that I highly recommend. It's really Dr. Ben had me watch it. It was really good. So
And
highly recommend.
Jessica Stavrakopoulos' book, God and Anatomy,
Yeah.
she gets down to the nitty gritty of God's junk and all. Yeah.
Mhm.
Very
Actually,
cool.
David, you mentioned Song of Solomon very briefly. So, as a kid growing up in a cult where I wasn't allowed to read a lot of books that even acknowledge that sex was a thing, I learned all my early flirting from the Song of Solomon, to try to see if that would get me courted. And I found out very quickly it really doesn't work when you're like, "Hey, baby, your tits are like deer." Yeah, it's like 2 deer.
Your nose is
Also, your face looks like a goat. I'm just going to put that out there.
Yeah.
I just want to let you know that I've got emissions of a donkey.
Want to touch my thigh later?
I think I'd be more confused and insulted. I'd be like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
I think I have to unravel it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, do they bounce? Like, do you like,
They're feeding among the lilies, just trying to,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Like that. It's like
Oh,
Bambi.
never metaphor I didn't like.
My my beloved knocks at the door and my hand drips with honey. It's like, whoa.
Whoa.
Gee.
Whoa.
Wait a minute, please. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
So
Yeah.
So some of the translations in the Bible for the Song of Solomon actually kind of gets it into trouble a little bit, I feel, because there's this one particular song that where it talks about a guy, and I'm gonna butcher this, but basically the guy reaches underneath a door or something like that, and it says that the woman on the other side, it's like her heart jumps for him or something. That's what it's supposed to mean, right? Like it sits heavy on her stomach or something like that. But the way that I think that it's either the KJV or the NIV renders it, it says and her bowels moved for him. And I'm like, did this woman just shit in his hand? Like,
Do not yuck the yum, John. Don't yuck the yum.
Yeah. I don't kink shame, but yeah.
I'm the scat man.
Yeah.
Like I say, whatever floats your boat.
Okay. Is this where we can dunk on somebody's yum? Like, is this a line? I think this is like a line. like, I'm sorry, dude. like, I don't understand.
But no, look, just think about the guy. The guy's got to be surprised. It's like, I did not expect this. Like, what is this? What thank you?
For you.
Worst Pillsbury Doughboy reaction ever. Oh crap.
Oh my gosh. That
Oh,
was
no.
hilarious.
My fairy's here. Yay. Thank you, my fairy. Yay. I got snacks.
Also, can I just point out too? Speaking of all the weird under the radar stuff that goes on in the Bible, how did so many people know at all times who was circumcised and not? I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up, Chad, because there's this one part where they talk about the like how you get through the gates to get into a city, and it's like you got to make sure that they're circumcised. And in my mind crafts these situations, right? It's like, what do they do? Is there like a whole like penis level? And it's just like, all right, prove you're an Israelite, and it's like they drop trowel, put their penis there. It's like, yep, that's circumcised.
are you the gatekeeper
Thanks for
or
letting
the
me look
key
at that
master?
peen.
There is no God. There's only soul. Like passportage. Like if it's a passport, you're like, hey, are you circumcised? Like, show me your dick. Like, what is who's checking
Well,
this?
I just feel like it's really weird to leave border security a tip. Anyway,
But we really have to have a guy doing rim shots in the corner for this.
All right, I sent Steve the link. So if he's late, it's on him. So, I'll shame him later. It's fine.
Wow.
This is the fun part about this is we can ask all the questions that we couldn't ask in Sunday school.
I asked them. That was the problem.
Well, that's why we're all
you
here.
did?
Yeah, exactly.
I just remember growing up, I wasn't formally raised religious, but when I would sit in the services with my voice instructor as, just as a soloist, I would try to listen into some of what the sermons, and I would just be like, what? I mean, it was just always like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, it just always seemed very creepy, especially when the contradictory, well, God's a loving God, but he's a jealous God. And, it was just all those little things. I was just like, I remember having an argument with one of my cousins when I was a teenager. And when she tried to say we were all born in sin, and I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? I was like, babies are born knowing nothing. I'm like, that is just ridiculous. So
like the thing is, when you grow up Catholic, it's a lot of the Gospels. There's not a lot talked about the Old Testament. There's a couple of stories, like the floods in there. There is the creation of a man, and there's story of Noah, and there's the story of Job, and the story of Lot. And then everything else is kind of just glossed. And also the 40 days in wandering through the desert. But they're told as like not a concise narrative. Like it's more told like these are just stories of like what these people might have done. Because like the Catholic Church, they acknowledge that the book is it's more metaphor than literal, except for the resurrection of the Christ. And I'm like, listen, there's a problem. When you're saying like these things are metaphorical, but the guy rising from the dead, I should believe that. I had questions.
See, y'all put way too much thought into it. I was just sitting over there giggling every time because we used the KJV when I was growing up. I was giggling every time the pastor said that Mary anointed Jesus's feet with nard.
Yeah. Especially knowing like what the foot double meaning that could be.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Double the
Little-
Heartbeat.
Mm.
We have a little of all trades here.
Hey, Lil's here.
Hey,
Who
Lil.
are you? And what are you doing in my
Lil.
stream?
Besides someone I love
I
very
am
much. Who are
low.
you?
I am low of all trades. Hello.
And
What do you do
do?
on the YouTubes, Lil?
I do. I used to do a bunch of crafting stuff. I will be doing crafting stuff soon. Once I move, I do politicality on Sundays and Thursdays, and I'm on Ben's trivia streams and kind of all over the place. Oh, I also do a show with Seth Ambush Apostle called Candle in the Chaos, which focuses on Christian nationalism.
Nice.
And we're working on a couple day a week morning show if everything goes into place.
Which will hopefully get
Nice.
started after I move. I move in 25 days. I'm so excited.
Yes.
Woo, where you going?
Sometime in July, we'll be talking.
I am going to
We'll
North
discuss.
Carolina.
Yay.
I wonder why.
Sing with you, please.
I mean, so some guy named Beth might have something to do with it.
Gotcha.
We've all gone to North Carolina for a guy named Seth. We've all been.
Yeah.
I went to North Carolina for a girl named Nicole.
Yep.
No, the only time in North Carolina I was stuck at the airport.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So
no.
I never went. It was when the Dragon Con. The weather was so bad.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we couldn't even land in Atlanta. That's so they sent us to North Carolina. We just sat there
Oh man.
in the tarmac.
I don't think I've ever been.
So I've never really been
Yeah,
to North Carolina with that.
Yeah, I've never been to North Carolina. As far as like, I've been to Washington D.C. I was in Atlanta at the airport for like an hour, and other than that, I think the furthest east I've been is like Mississippi.
Goodness.
I am
And
so sorry.
Kip says hello.
Up.
I lived in Mississippi for a year. That was the longest decade of my life.
Backwoods
Yeah,
of Mississippi.
Yeah, Natchez no less.
Where in North Carolina are
Yeah.
you going to be?
Yeah, we're outside Charlotte.
One more time.
Outside Charlotte.
Gotcha.
Charlotte? Yeah. I don't know. I'm from Texas. I've lived in Texas my life, so. Except for like I lived in Indiana for 3 years, which was like the worst mistake of my life. But
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't recommend Indiana to anybody for any reason ever.
See, like
Very
you have to have like this Eastern like if you live on the East Coast where you think everything between Ohio and Nevada, nobody lives there. Like it's like if you're in the
Yeah.
squares, like if you're between the mountain ranges,
Yeah.
you don't
Mhm.
exist.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
I-
I met
as someone in a
and I was like, people live in North Dakota.
right. Yeah, as someone from Ohio, I do appreciate Indiana for making us look better. So,
Are
Hot
you
take,
sure
though.
about that?
Hot take. I'm a Wyoming truther. I don't think Wyoming exists. I think it's just Colorado being smug.
I'm that way with I'm that way with Wisconsin. I have never met anybody from Wisconsin. I do not know anybody who's ever been to Wisconsin. Wisconsin does not exist.
I've been to
I do-
Wisconsin.
I do know-
You know.
I was
I-
with Mandisa.
I have been to Wisconsin.
Yeah.
We saw the
Wisconsin
Fun
is
Factory
Dale's
and
got all the
everything.
amusement parks
Yes.
there. You go to Wisconsin Dale's.
and come on, if there's no Wisconsin, then how do you explain cheese? Mm.
I have to. Those cheese curds are actually.
Oh, I mean, I do
they hit
live-
a lot.
They are good,
I do live in Texas. We do have a lot of cattle, and I live like in the dairy area of Texas, so we have a lot of cheese here. But I'm also absolutely convinced all Mexican food north of here absolutely sucks.
You ain't well. I don't know. We have a big Mexican
Yeah.
population in Mexican town, and
Nice.
you get some of those trucks. Because the Mexican food that I have home,
Yeah,
is way better
there
than
are
one across the
actual
street.
like people in Florida that are Mexican and their food like fucking rocks.
Mhm.
So because they're a diamond die, like they're candles in the rough. My husband makes his own gringo tacos, and they're fucking amazing. And anytime if you come visit me, Lil, I will serve you and Seth my husband's gringo tacos, and you will lose your brain.
Oh,
I am sorry, by the way.
make
Are we just
the
going to skip past the fact? Are we just going to skip past the fact that Lil said dairy area?
we have a dairy fest every year.
Whoa, do you?
My uncle who lives 6 miles from me owned a dairy farm for like 40 years.
Yeah.
My cousin ran a dairy farm. Like this is dairy country.
How's the weather there? How's the
But
dairy
no,
air?
I mean, do what? No, I didn't hear him. Sorry.
How's the dairy air down there?
It depends.
John.
It-
Okay, Kelly.
There's enough
Hold
lag
on,
to destroy
Great
all.
alley-oop.
Hey, hold on, chaos goblins. Hey, I remind everybody this is still a fundraiser for Black non-believers. Over here, see that's right above David. You're going to click on the QR code to donate money to Black non-believers. You can do that. 1, 2. If you would like to win a free ticket to the Revival Risen, we are giving away 2 tickets to 2 separate individuals. You don't get it was mistaken before. Please put enter me. You must these are the rules. You have to be subscribed to Detroit Atheist Queen, my channel, Freethinkers Fireside, and Black Non-Believers channel. You have to be subscribed to all 3. You also have to put enter me in the comments section of either one of the streams. We are being streamed to all 3 channels. You need to do that if you want to be entered in the contest. So
But
do
not
that,
at all
or you
3.
can also just buy tickets as well.
Oh, yeah. But remember,
And if you're
they
one of the
can't-
trolls in the chat,
they can only do at one of them. Don't.
Yeah, you can't do multiple. You can only do one. Like if I see you and I see you put enter me in all 3, it counts as 1. Don't try this shit.
Counts as one.
Yep.
That's right.
That's fair.
I have a peer review. So
Yep.
people,
Yep, just like Gimli says, it still only counts as 1.
but exactly.
Anyone?
Exactly.
Anyone? Yeah.
Bueller. And all the
and
trolls who
well,
are trying to win this
are
in the
you
chat,
kidding me?
you can eat the corn out of my dairy area.
Okay. So we have 1.
Well played. Well played. Mhm.
So
This
please
is
I
fun.
literally have
and
I
donate
literally
any
have Cinder and tattooed on my back. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan.
Awesome.
So I
And
promise.
speaking of Lord of the Rings fan,
What am I
Oh
looking
yeah.
at?
Oh,
it's a Nazgul duck.
Little Nazgul.
the Nazgul duck.
That's so cute.
I need
It's so adorable.
one.
I'd let him stab me.
I'll name him Squishy, and he will be mine, and he will be my Squishy.
I keep saying that my natural state is a
So
goth
to that's
hobbit.
one person.
Like,
Subscribe
I want to be a
Mark
hobbit, but a
Thomas.
goth. Like a goth hobbit.
So we got
I
the
don't know
one
if they had those
person.
in. I don't know if they had those in Hobbiton, but I'm going to imagine there was a goth hobbit. Like I'm very existential about things. That started to listen to hardcore. Anyway, so I promised I would read some dark Christian romance. Oh yeah, okay.
What
Should
the
I
hell did
attack
I just walk?
Like, oh, boy.
Quick, someone find some
I was-
royalty free smooth jazz.
Written by ChatGPT, by the way.
Finest.
The finance and authorship.
Does Ray Comfort appear in it? You have to tell me if he does.
This is an actual genre, but like also too, like if I wanted to get like actual, there are websites that actually you can download these books, and there's like fanfics and stuff like that. But there's actual authors that write this genre. It's an actual thing. So apparently, some Christian wives and young women are also into Jesus a kinky. so
There are
I want to know if Ray Comfort's banana shows up in that.
Yeah.
Now, I had my ChatGPT write this for me. I have not read it. So we're going to see the story that develops in dark Christian romance. Chapter 1. The bells at midnight. The church bells of St. Bartholomew rang at midnight, though no living hand had touched the ropes in 30 years. Mara Vale heard them from the cemetery path, one gloved hand wrapped around the iron gate, the other clutching a lantern that had begun to sputter in the rain. The sound rolled across the black hills like judgment. 12 slow peals. Each one sank into her ribs and found something bruised there. She should have turned back. That was the sensible thing, the holy thing, perhaps. Certainly the thing her aunt would have called wise, which a word churchwomen used when they meant obedient, but did not want to show their teeth. Mara pushed the gate open. It shrieked. Of course it did. The paths to the church had not changed since she was a child. Cricket stones, yew trees bent like oak pensions, graves leaning into the earth as if exhausted by the names carved into them. Every few steps, the lantern caught a flash of white marble. Angels without faces, lambs split by weather, hands folded. Hands folded in prayer over bodies that long ago stopped asking for mercy. Her mother was buried here. So was her father. So was the version of Mara who still believed that God answered clearly. St. Bartholomew rose ahead of her, black against the storm-sick sky. Its steeples stabbed upward like accusation. Ivy climbed its walls in thick strangling ropes, and its stained glass windows glowed faintly from within. Though everyone in Thornwick knew the church had been locked since the fire, since Reverend Hale died, since his son disappeared, since the altar cracked down the middle and people began pretending the silence was the same as peace. Mara stopped at the church steps, rain dripping from the brim of her hat. Her heart was beating too fast, which annoyed her. Fear was one thing, obedience to fear was another, and she had spent enough of her life bowing to men who mistook their own panic for God's will. She climbed the steps. Of the doors, she found fresh blood on the handle. Not much, a smear, dark in the lantern light. Mara stared at it and whispered, "Well, that's not dramatic at all." Her voice sounded too loud. She reached into her pocket and withdrew the key. It had arrived 3 hours earlier, wrapped in a strip of black cloth and left on her windowsill, though she lived on the second floor and the nearest tree had been cut down the winter before. No note, no explanation. Just the old brass key of St. Bartholomew, warm as flesh when she picked it up. She had told herself not to come. Then the bells rang. Now, here she was, putting a blood slick key into a dead church. The lock turned.
If you know what I mean.
So that's chapter 1.
Wow.
What did you all think?
Wow.
I love when ChatGPT roasts itself. That's not dramatic at all. Like, it's kind of self-critiquing, really. That may have been an editor's comment.
Yeah.
I appreciated that. Yeah.
Blood soaked key into the rusty lock. What was it?
Now you're putting a blood slick key into a dead church. The lock turned.
Circumcision.
Yeah.
Powerful metaphor. I was gonna say, blood-soaked key into like an old lock. I mean, obviously it's a good idea to use lube. I mean, that's an interesting choice.
Yeah.
But...
Well, it's kind of rainy. It's kind of cold and kind of brisk. I mean, yeah,
But she did.
What you did there, I see it.
The next chapter, she's the priest.
Wait. Quick question. How many chapters do we go through before there's actually any? Well, I guess there's no sex because it's a Christian romance, right?
You'd be surprised.
Okay.
Spin on.
It's kind of like Twilight. I have to get to it where they actually bang.
I mean, if if we are reading Christian spicy fiction, I do have a perfect shirt
Yeah.
for it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
It
there
is
you
Jesus
go.
likes
Hell
bull.
yeah.
Not to
Okay.
chapter 7. It doesn't happen until chapter 7.
I'm hoping that Ray Comfort shows up and he's like, you consider yourself to be a good little girl. Yeah.
Don't, Chad. Stop it.
He's like, I got something else that's perfectly shaped for the human mouth.
And he's sitting out, my voice is gonna come through my fucking brain, and I'm gonna giggle my ass off.
We could,
You're right. He actually has big sub energy, so we're not. Yeah, he wouldn't say that.
we could do such a better job than ChatGPT on this.
I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
just reading Chad's thing. So I want to know, when is that gonna happen?
Yeah, when's
Was
your
that-
thing gonna happen, Chad?
What thing?
Chad is the thing.
Here's the thing, yeah.
You talking about the popping out of the
you-
cake later?
Yes, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Oh yes.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for the cake. Unfortunately, I might have to settle for a cherry cobbler, but that's
Oh,
TBD.
yeah.
So you're gonna pop your cherry on TV? You're saying?
Yes, absolutely. Well, just like the first time, really.
Yeah.
Hey, Mandisa. Cherries.
Cherry Poppins. Cherry Poppins.
But I was going to have you, so for the Revival of Reason, tell the people what kind of workshops that are going to be happening and panels that will be happening at the Revival that people might be interested in attending.
Absolutely. So we have posted the schedule on our website, and I'm going to link it in the chat. So first up, during right after the cookout is going to be that After Dark panel, which will be it'll be After Dark panel and discussion, which we will talk about consent, conduct, and copulation. So and for those of you who are familiar with BN, we do tend to incorporate subject matter regarding sex, sexuality, and liberation. We do have videos on our channel, and so that'll be one of the first things, right? We're gonna talk sex and you know and some kink and stuff like that, and also how to get consent and conduct, especially pertaining around like conferences. So we're gonna have that discussion, and so we're gonna have a panel on 15 years of BN. We're gonna have some of our OGs with us, folks who have been with us since the beginning, and just talk about our progression over the years. We're also gonna have a Christian nationalism panel with some local activists and folks who are some national as well. But one of our members and our speakers, Derek Cafe, is a local councilman in the city of Austell, and so we're also going to be getting into like political engagement. And also we're going to have a queer and free thinking panel that will feature Kelly and Helen, and also a content creation panel. I think most of the content creators that will be on the panel are here. We got GE, Helen, and Kelly, who will be on our content creator panel. And so Hemit Meta is going to be doing a plenary session. We got Javon Bradley, who's also going to be doing a plenary, and myself, I'm going to be on the 15-year panel. And we're also going to be singing some godless gospel as well. For those of you who were at NanoCon and enjoyed that, we're going to bring it back. So yeah, these are going to be some, and then we're also going to be talking, like coming out as atheists and finding community. And we're also going to do like a speed dating session, right? For those who might be looking for a connection, whether it's monogamous or polyamorous, we're going to be trying to get some romantic connections for folks who might be looking for that. So we're also going to have music from one of our members who is a rapper, Tenzin. So there's going to be a lot. There is going to be a lot that takes place at the Revival. But yes, we do have very serious discussions that we will be having, but also some that are fun and entertaining. So there's going to be that mix of what we need to do as a community, how we come together, but also how we continue to find joy, how we continue to engage in community with each other. And so that's just going to be some of the fantastic things that we do at our revival. And even for those who will be tuning in online, you'll be able to catch the panels, you'll be able to catch the discussions, and also participate in the Q&A. So it'll be very, very interactive for those in person and online. So I hope you're ready, because we're ready for it. And yeah, we definitely want to get more folks who more folks either tuning in person, coming in person, or tuning in online. So it's going to be a fantastic experience. And GE is going to do, for those of you who just popped in, GE, he's going to be doing a song, and he's going to have some godless backup dancers. So that's going to be fun.
It looks like our Helen was trying to
Also,
share it. There she is.
I
There
was
she is.
trying to share something, and somehow she got kicked out.
Oh,
And
God.
I don't know what the hell happened?
Hold on.
I think it might
If
be
you
too
all
many
want to
people.
see John's performance, I'm putting that behind a special paywall that you have to meet that I'm going to figure out an amount that you're going to have to pay it if you want to see it.
Yes.
Listen, I will fight.
You got to pay to play.
me and Sharon were talking yesterday that we're going to get shot glasses, and I think I'm going to be, what is that terrible liquor that
Galort.
is like Galort. Okay, so I'm going to get some Galort, and I'm going to get I'm going to also bring maybe some Crown Royal chocolate. Okay.
Oh.
And I'm going to do like when we're doing drinking night,
Mandy,
we do
you got to get
shots
some.
of all of
Chocolate Crown Royal?
Yeah. Oh my God. Girl, I have a chocolate martini recipe for you.
Really? Because I like chocolate liquor. I've just never heard of
I don't like
Crown,
whiskey.
though.
It's really good. And like if you're going to make espresso martini, but instead of using a vodka, you use the Crown Royal. It is. I will bring mine. I will bring mine. It is so good. And we can do I can make drinks, but I figured we can do this as like a competition kind of thing. Like we do the Chalort and the Crown Royal as a reward.
Oh my.
Because you're gonna need it. But like this is like we're gonna make money, and I'm gonna have pay goals for the things to happen, because we're at 15K, but like we gotta get I want over 50.
Yes.
Like
Also,
like 50 be great, but I want over 50 because I'm that bitch.
Also, if I can throw down a challenge real quick, I did find a pastry that I can pop out of. So next super chat gets me popping out of a pastry.
Ooh.
All right now.
All right.
That's what I do want to say. The first CCon, when we were at our the little pre-celebration, Medusa got the chocolate, and it was liquor flavored.
Oh yeah, I had some of
man.
those at Women of Color too. So
I was like, man, I ate too many. I ain't gonna lie, I ate too many of it. There was white chocolate, dark chocolate, but it was like Crown Royal, Kahlua, so many different liquors.
Yes, that was
fantastic.
Like,
I was like, man, yes.
Question for
I
Chad
do need the
about
chocolate martini recipe.
Question.
Is it?
This is our welcome to our segment.
Power through, Tommy. Power through.
By Tommy.
Right, so question for Chad about this pastry you're popping out of. How much of you will be popping out of it?
Definitely a percentage.
Okay.
Is there an OnlyFans version?
A foot's worth.
Weirdly, there is, but that's another conversation.
Is it Boston cream?
I mean, it could be.
hilarious.
Don't try to make a good time.
I like them apples. Duncan. That's all the Boston I know.
Like your Boston is not the best Boston.
Okay, seriously, I grew up in the South for so long. The first time I actually met someone from Boston, and he was like talking to me, I thought he was fucking with me. I was like, is he making fun of me or something? Oh no, shit, that's okay. That's an actual accent. Cool.
So it's really funny.
Oh, they really sound like that. Wow. Yeah.
I grew up
It's
in
very similar to
Sure.
New York accents, but
Yeah, it's
not
very, like
as much. Yeah.
there is a little bit like I can tell the difference between a Boston accent because I grew up in New Hampshire versus a New York accent. There is a certain way the R's and certain ways that are pronounced that have more, because New York has had more diversity. Their acts, especially influenced by the Italians. We don't have a lot of the Italian influence in like Boston. It's more of the Irish, Scottish, French influence in those areas. There is some Italian, but you don't, it doesn't, like, it's close, but it doesn't sound the same. I highly recommend, just so I'm going to say, it was done by Wired. There was a speech linguist that went through all the accents throughout the United States. And they have people from Black and Hispanic and Native American cultures also talk about like how their accents have changed over like depending where you are around the United States. And I thought it was really interesting about how language, even we're all speaking English, sounds different. You know, like I work with a lot of immigrants, especially Hispanics and also people from Cuba that have adopted American language, and it's a very different way that they sound than people that were like, you know, strictly French or strictly, you know, a Black person that grew up here. So I just find that type of shit interesting. That's all.
Even just in California, you've got like 5 or 6 different dialects, easy, if not more.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Listen,
like Wanda.
It sounds like Wonder popping out of a toaster. That's why we have Bob the Wonder Toast. Tons.
Like one of the really interesting things. One of the really interesting things with accents is my youngest son, he had really severe ear infections from like 1 to 3, to the point that like he was partially deaf half the time. He cannot say the American R. He gets mistaken for British so often. It's strictly because of that R, because he can't say the hard American R.
That's funny.
That's funny. Yeah, I had a fun thing.
And like, it's that one little difference. Yeah.
Yeah. So when my daughter was in kindergarten, one of her teachers is actually from India, so she had a very thick Indian accent. So I could always tell what words she learned from her teacher because she said it with an Indian accent. It's really funny.
When I was learning Dutch over in Belgium, I for a long time, like, people knew immediately I was American. As soon as I would say something, they respond to me in American English. And what part of America are you from? I'm like, that defeats the purpose of our conversation. But okay. Eventually, though, like, I was there for 7 years. Toward the end, they started asking me if I was British. And I'm like, okay, so my accent is geographically shifting, at least. That helps.
Or the fact that you were speaking another language besides English, that's a tip off. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's always one of those weird things of like, you're American and they find out that you speak something else other than English. They're like, oh, wow.
Yeah. But I was really proud when I was in Germany in college. I was in Berlin, and other tourists actually mistaked me for a local and started asking me for directions in German.
Oh,
sweet! I'm fitting.
That's awesome.
Hey, Kelly, I'm going to send you something that you have to play from Scott.
Okay.
Okay. Sure. I'm going to send it to you right now. So,
okay.
You started talking, somebody reminded me about Montreal, and I was like, hey, that's where my mommy's from. And then Scott,
I wish you would have sent it to me earlier, so I would have already had. I should have.
Oh, you have it? Did I send it to you earlier? Was I a good girl? Was I a good girl? Like,
Asprey comfort.
I got to make sure it was like, why did I plan ahead? Because like it's the ADHD. It's like, oh, did I do something right first where I planned ahead? And then I get very excited about it.
I wish I would have put it in sooner, so I would have had it already in the StreamYard. But I'll get it out.
That's cool. Just hang
anyway,
out.
David, where's the QR code? Where's the QR code?
This one right here. Wait.
No, other way. Where's the QR code?
Oh, look. Is it the troll? Look at our troll, everybody.
Oh,
how cute.
They get one attention. This is the only attention we're going to get all day, I'm sure.
Yay.
Look how miserable we are.
I'm so miserable
Oh,
right now.
we're so miserable.
I'm with like some of my favorite people on the planet, and I'm so sad. I'm so sad right now.
I could tell how sad you were through all the laughing and the joy that you are expressing. I can feel it all the way over here, Helen.
It was laughter of sadness, John.
Well, we got to laugh to keep from crying.
The laughter of
That's all
sadness.
this is.
This is my sadness face.
Listen, Godfather. Like,
We're doing our fake laughs.
Chad, was that a mixture of a Kubrick stare and like I don't know how I look when I see chicken wings? Like I feel like
Yes. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I decided to Fieri it up a little bit, a little bit of Kubrick, a little bit of Flavor Town. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Smart.
Well, I mean, we have our eyes wide shut closed, so we're already there. It's fine. Listen, I would very much like to disappoint the Christians that we're kind of boring. Like, I'm sorry, as atheists, like we're like, yeah, like I wish. Listen, it's so hard to find a bunch of like filthy rich like benefactors to like give us all the money. Of the atheism message. Why am I doing a fundraiser? I don't know. Why are we doing a fundraiser, Mandy? So you're obviously rolling in all the atheist cabal,
Right.
clear,
George Soros money. Yeah.
clear, equal rights, agenda. Exactly, right? Like you're rolling in it, right?
I mean, we got
That's why
all
you
what
think
did
DoorDash.
what did
You're rolling
Wu-Tang
in it.
say? Right. That's what did Wu cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bills, y'all.
Hell yeah.
The Pope pays me now because he's woke.
Like the fact that like you're a hustler, like girl, like you hustle, and that's the thing. Like I don't like I know Minutes as a friend, and I know how hard she works, and I know how Kelly, I know how hard she works for Black non-believers, and I got to meet Sharon last night, and girl, like she hustles for Black non-believers, and there are wonderful people that support this organization that I'm kind of in awe because I get tired.
Yeah.
I'm a good support network person.
I remember when
but I just want to tell you that I really admire how much like you didn't think 15 years later you didn't think you'd still be here, and you're still pushing strong, and it's still needed, and the fact that you're still like, hey, I'm gonna make this thing fucking happen, I really admire about you, girl. So
thank you. It really has been the feedback of our members, our allies, and just the way that we have connected with so many of you in the community that has really been helpful. And I've gotten to meet so many wonderful folks, and I just this is really important to me. I didn't realize how important it really was until I got involved, and I didn't even my youngest son was going on 2 when we first got started. So my kids were younger, at the time. My like I said, he was a toddler. My other son was my son Isaiah was going on 5, and my daughter was a teenager. And so they grew up with this. They grew up with the activism, and it's just been it's sometimes you're like, wow, how did the time has just passed? And my kids have been they've been to my sons have been to NanoCon before. They've been to Dragon Con. They've been to other events. So I have brought them along with me, and people have had the opportunity to meet them and see how wonderful they are. And so, just thinking about everything and just seeing how, because we're still building, the sacrifices that we have to make. But yeah, I'm a New Yorker, born and raised in New York City. Some of it we hustle. We know how to get out there and get it. We do what we got to do. And so I've always had that. I've always had that mindset. I've always had that practice of making sure that we do what we have to do, and also recognize those who are on the ground and doing this work, because we're all connected. So that is what I lead with. And I know folks, they'll be like, I get so tired looking at you, and I'm like, sometimes I feel tired.
I get tired looking at me too.
Yeah. But no, it's fantastic, and I like that people see the energy that we bring into it. I really do appreciate those who can actually witness it for themselves. So it's like I said, I appreciate you all as well. Right, yes.
I knock out of my cut. I am so sad.
He got all the money. No, I did not. I don't have the link, and
I'm sending you two right now.
Are you
All right, check your messenger.
Uh,
It's in your messenger. I just sent it to you.
Email or through the
I
text?
send it to you in messenger.
I got you. Okay.
Because email's stupid. So I can just DM you. So I'm gonna remind everybody, if you would like to win a ticket to the Revival of Reason, what you're gonna do is, Mandisa, tell the people what they're gonna do.
You are going to subscribe to all three channels: Detroit Atheist Queen, Freethinkers Fireside, and Black Nonbelievers. You will say what what is the catchphrase?
Enter me.
What?
Enter me.
Enter me.
Oh.
Is that more Bible Christian lore? Is that all?
Well, you see, there's a lock and there's a key and there's a whole.
There's more to this story. I will read more.
Is that more Christian lore? It's
Maybe.
Oh my
anyway,
God.
Okay, Lisa. So what are you gonna do?
You're going to
pick up in the top. What are you gonna do?
So you're going to subscribe to all three channels and hit enter me in the comments. And all three still counts as one, and so that enters you into the drawing. So I love saying that. It's just hilarious.
It's not their fault.
Yeah, I know, right? Yes. I'm such a bad influence.
I didn't think it was sexual until you started laughing.
Well, thank you for that. Well, now I have to change my Tinder name. I mean,
that makes it even better.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
I have a little domestic disturbance going on next room. I'll be right back. Be right back.
Yes, that is, but that's the fun thing, right? We can make all types of fun things out of this. It's
over here, okay. We're professional weirdos. Okay. So but no, so if you put in enter me, fuck you, Kelly.
It's like half my DMs. I mean, honestly.
I think that's my idea to say that.
You have to sub and click on.
Yeah, most subs say that. Yes.
Yes. Love it. I'm gonna be your mistress right now, and I'm gonna tell you, kneel down before the altar of your mistress, Freethinkers Fireside, Helen. What you're gonna do is do you want me to tell you? Do you want me to tell you?
She's going to tell.
I'm gonna tell. What you're gonna do is you're gonna subscribe to Black Nonbelievers. You are going to subscribe to Freethinkers Fireside. You are going to subscribe to our beautiful Detroit Atheist Queen. You're going to subscribe to that. And then to make it stick, make it feel real good, you can put enter me in the comment section on one of those three channels. And you can win yourself a ticket and hang out with all these sexy people. You're going to hang out with me. You're gonna hang out with Mandisa. You're gonna hang out with John. You're gonna hang out with Kelly, and you're gonna hang out. And you're gonna how much do you want it? How much? Also, you can also give. You want to give it? You want to give it? Oh, you want to give it? So you want to give?
Don't you?
Don't you? What you want to do? You want to click it real nice and slow. It loves when we click it nice and slow.
Click it real good.
Click it
That
good.
QR code. Click it.
Push
Click
it,
it, baby.
push it real good.
Click it for mommy. Click it for mommy. Click it for mommy.
And if you're hesitant about using your whole finger to click, just use the tip. See how it feels.
You're
Start
appreciative
slow.
over.
You're
You're
going to
appreciative
hell.
over the tip over here. But you're gonna click on it. You're gonna click on it and like it. And you're gonna take all the atheist. You're gonna take all the atheist journey money, all of it. You're gonna put it all over you, and you're going to give it to Black non-believers so you can get more of whatever that was.
Man, I don't know about the rest of you. I need a cigarette now.
Right?
I am more miserable than I've ever been in my life.
I was in a club maybe like this was like 10 years ago, and I was like in my like late 30s, and this guy comes up to me and he was like trying to flirt with me, and then he mentioned something about like wanting to get me into the sap, and I was like, oh honey, I'm like, I am so sorry. I'm gonna smoke you like a fucking cigarette. Like, I'm sorry. Because it was all like a big, small dick energy going on, and I'm like, oh honey, no, oh no. So
Hey, at least I tried.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
You had to come with me with like, tell me my tits are dear. That's the way you get me.
It worked in the 1800s.
What was the come on like the hit online? Because there's old like in ancient civilization, like bathroom scrawl, for a good time, contact Jenny at like there's old graffiti for that. Like, what is like the 18th century equivalent of like now have a good time with thy lady Rosalind?
Sears sells shitty copper. I don't know.
All right, so find the video. I send it to you.
So you have childbearing hips. Let's talk.
Oh my gosh.
Your doubloons are quite a gullywumper.
I will tell you that during our 5th anniversary, one of the things that we did, like for the Friday night hangout, first we went to this Mexican restaurant where they had a DJ, and we just danced, and then we went to one of the local strip clubs.
Nice.
And so it was the Gold Rush on Cleveland Avenue. We held the 5th anniversary at the Holiday Inn by the airport, one of the Holiday Inns there. And so we went to one of the strip clubs. It was me, Candace Gorham, Daryl Ray, a couple of other folks. And when I tell you that Daryl could not stop talking about that for a long time. He could not stop talking about it. It was Alex Jules too. We all went and we had a blast. I mean, it was.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. He was like, this is the only conference where we went to a strip club afterwards.
You ain't invite me to.
Obviously, he's never been to Dragon Con.
That's all that is. I have the video up. So I will show the video.
Like, I want to go, but it's too expensive for me to go to Dragon Con. And that's the issue, because like Rob from RFR, Rob Palmer, he's a gorilla skeptic. He does PsyCon and that branch of activism. And he was like, you should come to Dragon Con. And I was like, okay, I would very much like to do that. So he has a funny story though. When he was supposed to be talking at Dragon Con, but also Robert Edelson showed up and was doing a panel on why he left Doctor Who. after the first season. And this was going to be his first public appearance talking about that. So Rob was like, I got upstaged. And I was like, yes, yes, you did.
The key to Dragon Con is that if you're going to get a badge, you have to get it early when it's like really cheap.
Yeah.
You have to get it. Yeah.
Almost.
Hey, our Canadian homie.
We have the concept of a Steve.
Hey.
Yes.
Steve,
going to
finally.
Steve, are you here?
I'm gonna show the video now. So
Okay.
I don't know.
All right, let's do it.
Hey there, Helen and Kelly. Congratulations on your 300 subscriptions. I had hoped to be there to celebrate with you, but we're in Montreal this weekend. Unfortunately, it was Grand Prix weekend this weekend in Montreal, so lots of testosterone around. But we are in front of the Museum of Fine Arts in Montreal. You can see that there's some statues over my shoulder here. Some of the statues here are quite realistic, while other statues are a little bit more abstract. So congratulations again on 300 subscriptions, and I'm looking forward to seeing and talking to both of you. Have a great party.
I don't know about y'all, but I would have much rather went instead of gotten that little video. They say.
I like all
the little
so
video.
much of my childhood in Montreal, so I'm so fucking jealous right now. I was like, oh,
I know. I like.
also he's
I've
been to
never
Volva.
been.
No, he's
I've
in
never
Volva.
been.
So that's why.
Also, they're actually still in the playoffs.
He's
This
in
is
my
a
neck
great
of
time
the
to go.
woods.
Hi, Steve.
I do have
Yeah.
to say this. I have been trying to get on his stream, Steve, for like ages.
And now here
Well,
we are.
on my screen,
Yeah.
it's just Helen in between us, so we're close.
Oh no.
I know.
I am the degree of separation making this happen.
We almost got a full party going on here. One more person will be full. I don't know what to do with myself. But I do want to thank everybody.
Steve.
Yes, I have no
Friend
idea.
of mine.
Who he is.
Who are you? Who are you?
Who
Tell
am I?
people who you are. What you do.
Tell
Yes.
people.
Yeah.
Tell people.
Oh,
Steve.
geez.
Yeah, show yourself, Steve. Do it.
Do we really want to put that evil on people? Like, come on. Well, I'm
you are.
Canadian, if you can't tell from my accent. I will say a lot.
Oh, I heard of
I'll
OGs.
say
I
a
thought it
boot,
was
and I'm
Minnesota.
not talking about my shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Yeah. I mean, close enough, right?
No do to boot it.
No do to boot it. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess I am a Canadian activist, author, all around goofy character. I don't know.
That's close enough.
Okay, and you wrote a book. What is your book?
Yep.
What is your book, Steve?
I don't have a copy with me right now, but it's called Humanism from the Heart: Building Bridges Beyond Belief. Actually, David up there on the top there, he wrote a blurb for me on the back of it, so that was pretty cool.
Oh.
He returned the favor for my next book, so we're
There we go.
log rolling of our time. Yep.
So who'll hook me up when I finish my book?
Yeah, we will.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Kelly, you
We'll
got a
tag
book
team
coming?
it. We'll all do it.
I'm in the beginning stages of doing something. Yes.
Awesome.
What's it about?
And
I don't know if
actually,
I contribute, but I
Kelly,
definitely want a signed copy.
yeah, and Kelly is actually going to be the subject of chapter 1 of my next book, so that's really cool.
Cool.
Oh no.
Isn't it dark?
Oh no. Like, no, any kind of way.
Oh, Kelly.
It's all about community. It's all about community, so that's it's a good thing.
The crazy.
I mean,
weird
Kelly
girl.
does
I gotta
bring
work
people together.
She
Mhm.
definitely does. Yeah.
I mean, see?
Yeah.
Here we are.
See? Yeah.
I know. And a lot of us, 1, 2, 3, like 4 of us,
You have the audiobook, yeah.
Oh,
5 of us will
Oh,
be at
by
the
the way,
Rockefeller protest.
Steve's book, Humanism Apart, is written. It's spoken word by the author himself, not AI. So
Oh,
hey,
that's true. I
Nice.
did do the audiobook,
yeah,
which
if
I
you get
call
that,
myself
we were
the
talking about AI and art and thing before. So
The
I was just want to tell
Timu.
people if
ah,
you want to listen to Humans in the Heart, you just get to listen to Steve read his book to you, which I have done, and it is lovely. So have that experience. I welcome all of you to have a lovely experience.
you'll hear all the Canadian, and I call myself
All
the
the Canadian.
Timu version of Seth Andrews. So
Ah,
Timu Seth Andrews,
that's
or Wish Seth Andrews.
seeing Steve reminds me that we're gonna see each other at BajaCon in Sarnia, Ontario,
Yes.
in
Oh, you're
August,
going?
which is
You're
not far
going?
from
Yeah.
Detroit, Kelly. Not
No,
too
it's
far at all.
not.
It's not
But
too far.
a certain wonderful the power couple, I call them my thruple.
The
Um,
thruple.
Candace and Deanna will be getting married that same weekend. So
Oh wow!
And guess who's doing the wedding?
I don't
Right.
know who.
Guess who is
Awesome.
officiating?
All right, I'm gonna
Ah,
go
that's
get some more wine. I'll be right back.
Me? Is that me?
Yes, yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm very, very excited about that.
I am too. I'm about to
Yeah.
be like,
That's very cool.
Yes. It
Yeah,
is.
I talked to Candace when she was on Life After Faith with Drew Bickius, and she was pretty excited about the upcoming wedding. So it's really cool.
Yay.
Sorry, Baja.
No, well, that's a good
You know.
reason to miss it. But
Yeah.
Drew's gonna be there, right? Drew Beckius is gonna be there.
I think he is this year. John, are you going to be there? You and
John's
Casey?
gonna be there. John and KC.
No, so we've got a lot of things that are kind of in the works this year, but BajaCon is one that we've had to forego this year.
Oh
because-
no! That's too
Yeah,
bad.
I'm so sorry about that.
That's okay. We'll see you again, I'm sure, somewhere else. Is anybody else going to the World Humanist Congress in Ottawa?
I would love to, but I gotta pick
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I put in a
I forgot
request
that's
to
the
do a.
weekend of something else as well that I'm doing.
Oh, is it? It might be.
I
Is it the
think
same
it
as
is.
NanoCon? No, I think it's the week after NanoCon.
Hmm.
But
a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff.
But you're gonna be at
going on. I
both,
gotta pick.
Steve.
yeah, I'm gonna try my hardest to get to
Hey,
BajaCon. My work sometimes
By the way,
gives me a hard time.
Seth wants to say hi. Can you say hi real quick?
Yeah,
Sure.
of course, Steffi, say hi.
Hang on,
Ah,
hang on.
that was him. Knew that was him.
Okay, babe, you're on speaker.
Hey, y'all. I'm at work, so I can't stay, but I just wanted to say hey to Kelly and
Love
and
you.
I'm super proud of everything you're doing, and I wish I could be there. And hey, everybody else, and
I love you, baby.
Woo!
We have
Thanks,
about a
Seth.
month
Thank you.
to each
Yes.
other.
Good to hear from you, dude.
Now
Yeah,
this is
well,
kind of a
I-
sad story. Sorry,
Oh.
Mandisa, go ahead.
No, so I have to pop off because I have to go get my son from work. So yeah, I'm gonna head out now. But congratulations to Kelly and Helen, and thank y'all all so much for all of the support that y'all are doing for BN and growing your channels. And I look forward to seeing everyone who will be at the Revival of Reason next month. Please like, share, subscribe, share this stream, encourage people to support even after the stream is over. So thank you all so much, and thank y'all for having me as a guest. So
Love you,
I
girl.
appreciate y'all.
I mean, it
I
wouldn't be
will
nothing
talk
without
to
you.
y'all
Bye.
soon.
Good
to see you,
Aw.
Mandisa.
Without you,
See y'all
Mandy,
soon.
Mandy.
Bye.
I
Yeah.
am gonna tell everybody that when we finish here, I do have a recovery from religion talk right after this. RFR. So as we leave, I'm jumping right in that chat, right in
There we
that
go.
discussion, and I'm hoping we have so much fun and stuff. And I know what I'm talking about, but I'm like, I did not talking more about how to get over trauma.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
And Chad and I were both on there recently, and it's a really fun
Oh,
experience. So you'll enjoy. There's a lot of like hanging out afterwards
I
and a
don't
lot of
have-
questions. And
I
stuff.
don't have the props and stuff like you did because I was trying to plan and I work like 50 million hours a week and then I'm doing my live stream stuff like that. So I'm not prepared what I should be prepared to do something that's important. But I know I've been to our kind of protests. We talked about that last year, and they ask questions that kind of lead you on. So I haven't been. I keep having coughing. for some reason. But yeah, so I'm doing that, and I got hint that somebody, one of my, I'm excited about who's supposed to be one of the co-hosts, but I won't say who's gonna
Oh,
be. You have to watch
oh,
it to find out.
secret.
Oh,
Ooh,
oh,
intriguing.
interesting. So you don't have any props like a banana that Chad usually brings around to try and get people to turn it into a piece of pizza?
Listen,
Oh, you
And they
can use
got
Chad props.
Chad fucked with my brain. Made
Yes,
Ray
yes,
Comfort
yes.
sexual, and I don't like it.
I mean,
Mary,
Yeah.
what?
Ray
Oh my
really
God,
did
I
it
love
to himself. Really.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go through
Helen,
here.
get Chat
Okay, well,
GPT on that.
Okay, okay,
It-
okay. Can I read one more chapter? Can I read one more chapter before we go? Before my
Sure.
my stupid
Yes,
romance.
yes. Then I want to
Okay.
see.
Okay. Oh, before we do, hold on. Hey, John. Boop, boop, boop. We're gonna go this way. We're going this way. John. Hey, where can people find you? What do you do? And we're gonna be talking about at the conference.
So yeah, everybody can find me everywhere at Godless Engineer. Facebook is the Godless Engineering, in case you need to find me there. But y'all can find me there. The things that I do are pretty much conversational debate kind of stuff right now. I have also done response videos, and I plan on getting back into that. I'm currently right now trying to get some published papers in some New Testament journals written that I'm pretty excited about. But what I'm going to be talking about at the Revival of Reason is going to be content creation and everything surrounding that. So that's what I'll be doing.
Awesome. It's so
David.
great too, because when you listen to GE's stream, you'll hear Casey in the background you screaming out, "That's fucking bullshit!"
It's a
It's
highlight.
awesome.
That's why I love her. That's why I like. That's why everybody sits there because love her so much.
It's so great.
Hey, David, who are you?
This one here? I mean, this.
No, that one right there. Right there. Right there.
You're pointing, on my
She's
screen,
pointing
you're
at Kelly.
No, I'm pointing up this way.
Well,
No,
from
us,
our
that's
view,
Kelly.
you're pointing towards Kelly.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're-
Yeah, you put, yeah. My name not David as I know it.
David
All right. Yeah, there's only one
Fitzgerald.
David, so it must be.
Here, I'll
For,
point.
for a change,
David.
there's only one David in the panel instead of 3 or 4. Yes. So I'm Dave Fitzgerald. I'm an author. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me at everybodylovesdave@gmail.com. You can find me wherever books are sold. Looking for books like Nailed, Jesus Mything in Action, Playing God, and the newest one that's coming out next month. Watch for it. Clearly written by boys, A Woman's Guide to the Bible.
I would say this Nailed was a book that I really used my deconstruction. I want to thank you for that. Yeah.
Thank you, Kelly.
Yeah, so I'm feeling like fangirling, but yeah, a lot of you guys, I watched, UNG, I watched your stuff, and it was really important. That's why I'm
That's why
here
we do it.
today.
That's why we do it. That and the incredible amount of huge money we get from our atheist activists. But
I know y'all balling.
Right.
He was that second
John,
syndicate.
why haven't I gotten my cut yet?
that right?
It's in the mail. The check's in the mail. It's always in the mail.
I have to go into my swimming pool of
If
money.
I
And pull some out
listen, if I don't get it before the Rocket City, I'm gonna have questions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
Hey.
Chad.
Yeah.
Hey.
You're still pointing to Kelly every time you point to that corner.
Yeah, you better go this way.
Yeah, I'm much taller. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, so yes, I'm Chad. I'm Archradish on all the internets, mostly on TikTok. Sometimes I bring out a banana and have Theus try to turn it into a pizza. It's really fun, actually. And I will also be at NanoCon and Rocket City ReasonCon and other conventions and meetups. If someone will please hire me and make me gainfully employed, please do that. If you need a data nerd, you know where to find me. Also, to make good on my word, even though we didn't get the super chat, I'll still jump out of this pastry. So I do have a nice little brioche bun here. And in
right.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
And
Put
Chad
your money
actually
That's
where
has,
your
all,
mouth
pretty much.
is.
Wow.
Put your money
I am-
where your mouth is. Hey.
and Chad actually has an IMDb entry for some.
Oh, wow.
So Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was in a thing called Shiny Happy People. If you haven't seen it, it's because it's on Amazon Prime.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, Tommy, who are you?
No, yes,
All right, well-
Steve. What's the other way? There we go. There we go.
Gotta follow that. Jeez. All right. So my name's Tommy. I do a show every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern called The Humanity with my good friend and co-host Matt. We're like, on paper, it's pretty basic. We just like hang out and watch and react to like Christian apologetics videos, but it's just become like a really fun community and like hang out and got to get to know a lot of really awesome people like the Lil and Kelly and Chad and like all kinds of people. You may even see a Kip or a couple, depending, pop in from time to time. But yeah, that's every Wednesday, 8 o'clock Eastern. We're actually going to have Kelly on July 8th. So you're looking forward to that. But over the next few weeks, we may be shifting the time back to maybe like 9 o'clock because like my son's baseball season just started and they gave him a lot of Wednesday games. So sorry, man, I love you all, but I do love my son more. So I'll be doing these games. But other than that, me and Matt.
Dare you, Tommy?
Hey, take it up with my son.
Yeah. Okay, well.
Or his baseball league, I guess. But other than that, if people do want to actually meet me in IRL, me and Matt plan on being at the Ark Encounter protest in July. When is that? Like the 12th, I want to say. Someone correct me if I'm wrong.
So
Somewhere around there. Yeah, so I'll be hanging out there. Also, me and my co-host Matt will be appearing separately on with Neil, the 604 Atheist, on I think the 11th and the 18th. So kind of right around there. So July's going to be busy. We're going to have Kelly on our show. Me and Matt are going to be on other shows, going to the Ark protest. So yeah, that's it. Come hang out on Wednesdays. It's fun. Yeah. Also, this week for people who are familiar with the show, we're getting back. We're doing our monthly reviewing a sermon from mine and Matt's old church, Crossroads, this week. So
That's
always fun.
I need to get my own show. You have to come my show because I want to talk about Crossroads. Oh my God!
I never.
Are you familiar with Crossroads?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Ooh,
I had
all
a
right
lot
then.
of programs that I had to go through.
Wow, that is a church. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna, you and I are gonna have a conversation. Okay,
A
so
lot of men.
Alrighty.
Will, who are you?
Who are you?
Hi.
Mermaid goddess.
Yes, I'm Lil of all trades. I do politicality at 1 p.m. Eastern on my channel and the Kentucky Atheist channel on Sundays and Thursdays. Seth Ambush Apostate, and I also have a Christian nationalist series that we are working on the next episode. It's we're moving and stuff, so it's a little bit crazy at the moment. And I've got a lot of real stuff coming up this summer. I will be at the ARC protest. I will be at NailCon, and I'll be at Rocket City. So, and I've got merch coming. I've got merch coming this week.
Ooh, very nice.
Who are you?
You want to go this way?
That's right.
This
I
way.
can't,
So a handsome Canadian friend.
Who are you?
Canadian friend.
So my name is Steve Jakatis. I'm an author, public speaker, and also an officiant here in Canada. So I can conduct secular marriages and funerals and other celebrations. I've been married to a Christian for over a decade. And I found the secret to making things work with someone who believes something different than me. So it's kind of cool. And I wrote about it in a book. And there's another book coming out, a sequel to this one. And it's going to be called Humanism at Hand, Practical Principles for Peaceful Partnerships. And it's going to be more about the hands-on side of things because people have been saying, cool, we know how you guys did it, or like, the what of what it is, but I didn't put like the how-to, right? So it's going to be more of like the how-to guide. And like I said, the first chapter is going to focus on Kelly, which is really cool. And this is Kelly's stream. So this is really cool. It's going to be focus on community. And Kelly and I actually met through Sunday Assembly. I actually reached out to Kelly to find out if she could do a talk for Sunday Assembly Detroit. And that's kind of how we got involved in being a friendship with each other. So it's really cool. And so that's pretty much what I've been up to. And unfortunately, I do have to slip out because I do have to get my
we're
kids
about
to
to
bed.
leave anyway because I have to go
Right,
to my
yeah.
thing.
Okay,
in a minute.
so
So thank you for
Awesome.
coming.
yeah, this is awesome.
Thanks everybody for coming.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So-
Congrats on 300 subs.
Yeah, congrats.
300 subs. Yeah.
Over
That's
300,
amazing.
yeah.
Subs.
Yes.
Awesome.
I'm
So
about to push
Kelly,
400.
before I read the last chapter, who
Ah.
are you and what we're going to do after this?
I don't know if I can even stay to the last part because I need
All right,
to
well,
be
fine.
there.
Just give
I need
like
to be
okay.
there
I'm gonna
30
read
minutes.
I'm gonna read the chapter. And we're gonna move on. Okay, and then we'll say goodnight.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, chapter 2, the
I
son of
actually
Deborah.
do have. I was about to say
Yeah.
I actually do have to get going because I have to go get dinner for my family. So it is dinner
All right, we
time,
are at
unfortunately.
7:30 p.m.
But
If you would actually, when I do the announcement of who won, who's going to get free tickets, I will read chapter 2. So anyway, we're going to say goodnight. Thank you for everybody for being here. I'm going to remember, if you want to be part of the winning a free ticket, you must be subscribed to Black Non-Believers, Free Thinkers Fireside, and Troy Atheist Queen. Then put enter me. Yeah. Into the comment section. Listen, you can do it all 3, but it counts as 1, as Gimli says. Okay, so do that, and enter me, and you can win tickets. Also, too, above Chad's head, Chad, above your head, right above your head, there is a QR code that you're going to click on it, and you're going to love it so much. You're going to click on it and you're going to donate money to Black Non-Believers and share this on your social medias and do that as well. If you want more information about Black Non-Believers, please go to blacknonbelievers.org. Kelly, do you have anything else to add to what I just said, and also being an amazing human being?
No, you did great job.
Yeah.
There's 3 names that I saw pop up that said enter me. So those are the ones that's gonna be in the contest. If any,
That's right. All right. If you can also do
until the
please,
end of
we're at
tomorrow
50
to comment.
Yeah, we're doing tomorrow. We're doing
in the
tomorrow.
chat.
Oh,
What I'm doing
tomorrow my show, I will have
You have
Annie,
a show, not me.
my show.
Yes, your show.
Okay, so
yes.
tomorrow night though, I do have Annie Laurie Gaylor, who is the vice president of Freedom from Religion Foundation, will be on my show tomorrow night. So please come join me tomorrow at 7 p.m. on Free Thinkers Fireside and talk to Annie. We're going to talk about freedom from religion, especially now. Oh my God. Let's talk about it now. Right. So if you can join us tomorrow. Kelly, who is your next guest on your show?
My next guest is Edith Gray. She is the host for our Black Non-Believers channel In the Cut. I will be talking to her at 3:30. And then after that, at 5, I will talk with Punk Apostate. Brentley will be on my show. And I'm also going to get these 2 men next to me on my show as well. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, everybody.
Everybody else has been on there already. Oh, you haven't been on my show yet.
Oh, yeah. Like, I just got to get Tommy on, and then, like, I'll Tommy, you come on my show, and that'll become a thing. Okay, cool. All right. Thank you, everybody that has stopped by, that you entered. If you have donated, please we have 3 more weeks, like 2, we're almost 2 plus weeks till this event. Please still share all the information, the QR code, all that type of stuff. If you would like more information on that stuff, you can just bug me and I will send you stuff that you can do to promote. That'd be really great. Also, I would like to thank all of our wonderful friends that stopped by to celebrate us 300 plus subs. Again, this is a wonderful community. Thank you so much. And we will wish everyone, thank you to all our veterans. Steve is a veteran in Canada. Will was here earlier. I want to get a little bit into the veteran thing, but we didn't have time. But I would like to thank our wonderful service members that keep us safe, especially in this trying times when things feel very tense. So thank you, service member. Give them a handshake and just say like, hey, thank you. It's appreciated. And so do that. And I'm going to wish everybody a wonderful night. guys come over to Recovering from Religion and watch
hear me
Kelly.
talk.
Kelly, what are you going to talk about tonight?
Trauma. Getting
Hell
over
yeah.
trauma. Thank you. Thanks everybody on the panel. Thanks everybody and everybody's chat. I wouldn't have been here without you. Your support and everything is appreciated more than you know. And here's to all the events that I'm going to see you guys at this summer and beyond. And then with that in mind,
bye, bitches. Enter me. Enter me right now.
Enter me. Oh, Big Dang Beard wants to
Oh,
anybody man, gotta end the stream. Did anybody have the I can put in the hold on. Should I give them I know the YouTube, but I don't know the YouTube link to RFR.
Oh, do you want me to put it in the chat?
Yeah.
I know, yeah.
Put it in the chat. Yeah, put it in the chat. Yeah, before I end.
You go. You have to go do things. Go.
Okay. Thank you. Love you guys.
Bye, Kelly.
Bye,
You guys.